Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I thought I'd try something different on my channel. I thought I'd tell you a story about when I was in year 7 and I had a really bad time. Obviously this is a gaming channel, so I'm going to have some gaming content in the background for you to watch that I recorded earlier today. Hopefully tomorrow you should be seeing another episode of Save the World. So prepare for that. Anyways, let's hop right into the story without further ado. Alright, so for some background, basically what you need to know is I'm in year 7. Obviously COVID's still around, so I didn't get the full year 7 experience, but when I did get there, I didn't have a very great time. What you need to know is I have a small group of friends from primary school that I still hanged out with. And let's just say I got put in with the worst class imaginable. Because of COVID restrictions, all our classes are the same. So I got put in the worst class imaginable for an entire year. That was fun. Can't believe I actually survived that. And let's just say I'm not the most popular person. And some people don't really like me just because of my looks. People see, oh, why has that boy got long hair? And they ask questions. They ask too many questions. And then they decide they don't like it. I don't care if they don't like it. If you don't like it, just don't talk to me. I'm totally fine with that. But they decide to take it one step further and hate on me. So about half my class, no one in my class actually would like to hang out with me that much. So yeah. So I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so half my whole class just doesn't really want to hang out with me, but half my class take it another step further and they decide to be total what's the word? Total beehives. Yeah, total beehives. And there's this medium-sized group of people who take that another step forward. And I'm gonna call these people Tony, Jimbo, and Sammy. So Tony, Jimbo, and Sammy. Jimbo's the one we're going to be talking about this video. What you need to know about Tony is Tony. He's a follower. He's a follower, but he's not a normal follower. He takes stuff the next step. Someone does something, he follows it, but he takes the next step. And Sammy, in this case, he's the leader. But in some other groups of him, he's the follower. So in this case, he is the leader. In other cases, he is the follower. And Jimbo, he's a sheep. He's a sheep. That's how much of a follower he is. He's the sheep. He is the sheep. He is Mary Had a Little Lamb. Except, let's just say that he wasn't that much of a little lamb. Let's just also say that he had one too many candy bars. So, yeah, that's basically a description of these three. And Jimbo, he does some questionable things. And we can all agree there's always a reason for someone to disrespect, bully, be mean, be rude, whatever you want to call it, to someone else. And the reason in this case is probably because he doesn't want to get bullied himself. And so the reason he doesn't want to get bullied is obviously he had too many Snickers. And also he does some questionable things. Let's just say during class he likes to, you know, when you moan when you die in a video game, you go, ugh. Let's just say that he does that in classrooms multiple times, very loud, in high-pitched tones. And that gets him a lot of laughs. But obviously, they aren't the laughs you're looking for. These are, we're laughing at you, not with you. And if I had to define the saying, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you, I would take that statement right there, slap it on, and call it a day, because that is the definition of that. Anyways, he also seems to hang out with a group of girls. Don't ask me why, he just does. But let's just say those girls as well aren't very nice. Now, I'ma call them Tiffany and Biffany, because that just sounds like the type of names they'd have. Also, I don't know their names. So, Tiffany and Biffany, they hang out with Jimbo. I know that much. And yeah, he just hangs around with a group of girls quite often. Don't know why, he just does. So now you have a description of who these people are. Let's set the scene. They call me names a lot. They made this female name for me, and let's just say that not many people are gonna like that, including me. And I don't know why they made a female name of me. I don't know. Could it be the hair? No, couldn't be. But yeah, so after a while that started to get off on my nerves. So yeah, So now here is the description. Now I'm in the lunch hall with two of my friends, and we're in the lunch line. I'll call one of them. What should I call them? I'll call them Taiwan, and Taiwan and Tyler. Taiwan and Tyler. So is Taiwan a girl name? Hold on a second. Taiwan. I don't know. Is it a girl name? Taiwan?
We're taking command post S.
I'll just call him Alfie. So Alfie and Tyler. Tyler is in the back. He's a pretty big dude. He's pretty big, and not in a chubby way. I'd say he's quite built for at the time of year 7. And then there's my friend Alfie. Alfie, he's just standing next to me, and we're in the lunch line. Behind me, as I can see pushing up, is Jimbo pushing ahead of the crowd, just pile driving. Like, he's just using his belly as a bulldozer to get through. He's just like, you want to touch this belly button? No, I didn't think so, so you better move out the way. That's the equivalent of what he's doing right now. And his female friends, Tiffany and Biffany, are following behind him. And he gets behind me, and he stops, and he takes the time out of his day to start insulting me, calling me my female name. And it's just kind of getting on my nerves. He keeps doing it. Somehow he comes up with more and more lines to say to me. They're not very good ones. They're just kind of, they're like remixes of the same lines. And then Tiffany and Biffany start just yelling at me. I'm being yelled at, and all I've done is stand here, and I'm like, we go low or we go high. And when we go high, we're taking my fist with me. And so I say to Alfie, I am done with this right now. And he says, just ignore him, it's not worth it. But I'm done. Like, my expiration date has expired. Welcome to your destination. This is my fist. So they keep learning to me, and I'm trying to hold it back. I'm like, and then I say, because they are just putting some adult words, they're writing down, and they're just scrunching them up into paper balls, and they're throwing at me. But if you get what I mean, they are writing so many adult words. Adult words are just slapping me around the face right now. And so I say a sentence, and this sentence isn't very nice. it's not as bad as what they're saying, but I say something on the lines, can you duck away? Get what I mean? Can you duck away? There's a duck in my way, so I say, can you duck away? And so I say, can you duck away? And they come back, and with a comeback, and they just start laying into me more. So that didn't really help that much. And I thought to sneeze. And so they keep laying into me, and there is blood coming off my veins, like blood sweat just building up. Like, I'm pretty sure you could see the blood evaporating off my forehead, just steam coming out of my nose holes. That's the equivalent of how I feel right now. And so I just I write down a 500-pound word paper on bad words, on adult words, and I just put it in a t-shirt cannon and I fire it at them. That's basically what I did. And when they hear this, they just go, they just keep shooting. They've got an SMG. They've got like 5 SMGs in their inventory, and they're just spraying it at me. And so Jimbo is really mad that I actually said something back. And so you know what he does? He punches me in the arm. And if I had to describe the punch, it was like he tried to make it hurt, and he put in all his effort, but he thought I was just gonna break like a twig, so he didn't punch as hard as he would have. And when he punched me, I was like, ow, because I think he had something on his finger, and it poked me, and he also punched me, so it was kind of like a miniature stab. And so when it like punctured me and he hit my arm, it kind of hurt. Like it was a solid punch. If he kept doing that to me, could I fall on the ground? No, but it still hurt. So yeah, it kind of hurt. It hurt. I feel like the next day I woke up with a bruise, but it wasn't like a really black bruise. It was just like a white, yellowish, a little bit brown bruise. You know, that kind of thing. Like, it's just kind of annoying sort of punch. So it hurt. And so in my moment of rage, I was about to tackle him, but I decided, no, we're going to make a decision. And so I kindly turn around, and at this point my anger has converted into pure insanity. And so I turn around and I look at him with the hugest angry smile. That it's like an angry smile, you know when you make an angry smile? Hope you do. But I make the hugest angry smile imaginable, and I look at him and I say, do you want to take this outside? And you know what he says? He says, yeah, sure. And so at that point, I don't want any more food. So I leave the line, even though I'm so close to it. I leave the line. I'm like, no, I don't need food. I have the power of God. So at that point, my adrenaline hits the fan, and I'm getting all pumped up. Somehow, within a matter of seconds, the word has spread, and almost half of the year 7s have heard that I am going up against a fight with Chubs-a-lot. Yeah, Chubs-a-lot. Chubs-a-lot Jimbo. And so people keep pumping me up, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And so I asked all my friends for advice, because they're actually people who are going to give me advice. And he said, and some people said it was up to you. Some people said, yeah, send it. Some people said, no, I wouldn't do it if I were you. And so I see him, because when I said to him, do you want to take this outside? He said, yeah, sure, let's do it. And so I see him, and he's got like this power punch move on him. Like he's got an ultimate weapon up his sleeve. And so I come face to face with him, and I say, well, not face to face, but like I don't know how this goes. I'm like 14 feet away. I see him because he's just coming out this gate thing. I see him, and I give him a little symbol like I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. Well, I was at this point I was ready to charge at him and send him to the ground, because he isn't that type of person who's gonna do much. He's pretty weak. I could probably push him down in like one kick to the stomach. You know, just like send his diaphragm on a whole vacation. And so he looks at me like he's ready, like he's got an absolute power move. And then he hits everyone with a total bruh moment, and he just sprints. And so like I'm 14 feet away, and so I start like just walking straight in the direction that he's sprinting, so that eventually when I reach my destination he's gonna run into me. And so I start walking towards him because I thought he was about to charge me, and as I'm about to get ready to throw down, he just zooms past me. Like I thought he was about to do a weird U-turn and flipping kick me in the groin, but no, he zooms past me, and guess where he went? He went to the teacher. My guy just had... What was he thinking? I cannot imagine what he was thinking in that moment of him in the lunch line saying, yeah, let's do it. He was just trying to look cool. That was what he was doing, which is absolutely hilarious. Like, at the time, I didn't care that I was going to get in trouble. I was too busy laughing because I was baffled by the ridiculousness of this man. He actually just did that to me. He actually just said he wanted to fight and then snitched. Like, guess what the worst part was? His reputation did not change one bit. Not one bit. Like, you would think that people would be like, oh, you're a coward, you accepted a fight and then snitched. Like, at my school, snitching's a big thing. I mean, I don't really care about it that much because I don't get in trouble. But, like, when it's someone that doesn't matter, like me, like I'm a nobody at that school, they don't care. It just baffles me. That just baffles me. And my dog is growling now. I think she understands my pain. Yeah, it just baffles me. Well, that's pretty much the story. If you want to know what happened when I got snitched on, they basically asked me, did you say all that stuff? And I said, yeah, but did he tell you about all the stuff he said to me? Because I can assure you it was 10 times worse than what I said. And so he didn't get told off one bit. I mean, he got told on, but like literally nothing happened to him. And so if you want to know my situation right now, I'm doing pretty fine. I've got good friends I hang out with. I haven't seen him. I mean, he did do some other stuff to me, like, that was pretty disgusting. But that's all pretty much over with. The only thing he ever really does, Jimbo ever did to me right now, is he literally just gives me the dirtiest look in the hallways. And I just smile at him and I laugh. And it gets on his nerves so much, which is hilarious. Good times. Good times. But anyways, suppose I should say thank you so much for watching the video, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. So bye.